there's no getting around it, is that on an individual level, no individual is improved economically if more and more of the dollars earned are being taken away in taxes. No individual is able to create more wealth if more and more work hours are spent complying with regulations. No individual is made better off economically if the dollars earned are constantly being devalued by the U.S. Treasury. And no individual is able to take in more wealth, be rewarded with more wealth, if talented people from around the world are barred from serving that individual's needs solely because they live in another country. And so economic growth is simple when looked at through the prism of the individual, and it also makes sense given our subject matter tonight. People always say how awful for you, you have to explain why soaring wealth inequality is in fact a beautiful thing. But it's easy to make that case when you look at it through the prism of the individual. Because as individuals, what have we looked for relentlessly all of our lives? But inequality. Life would be hideous if we could not do that which makes us individually great. Thinking about the younger people in this room, let's just ask a rhetorical question. Will any of you be better off if, as you move into your career, if you're forced into work that you can't stand, that's a constant source of humiliation, that has you getting up on Monday shaking with dread because you're about to go do something that has nothing to do with your skills? Conversely, will any of you be worse off if you find yourself in the kind of work that you love, that you get up on Mondays thrilled because you know you're about to go do something that uniquely elevates you, such that you're a superstar at work, the best in your company, the best in your industry at what you do? The answers are rhetorical. I know the answer already, though the questions are rhetorical. As individuals, we're relentlessly in search of inequality. And you look at it in the bigger picture. Is the NFL worse off because Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and Dak Prescott are much better passers than Matt Schaub and Mark Sanchez and Nick Foles? No, the NFL is made great by its superstars. There's a reason quarterbacks are protected so much. If the superstars were injured, fewer people would watch the game. Thinking about golf, Tiger Woods won the Masters again last spring. And he's a fascinating subject because when he turned professional in the late 1990s, he established a level of dominance over the sport of golf that it had never seen and will never see again. The interesting about Woods is that he was great, but also a bit of a surly human being. But the players loved him, and they loved him because he was making them incredibly rich. It didn't matter that he was kicking their asses all over the golf course. Even when they were losing to him, they were making exponentially more money than they had, and they were because he so rose the level of popularity around the world of golf that to lose to Tiger Woods was exponentially more lucrative than to win without him in the game.